more, Sheik. So Livonia, how are we doing tonight? Alright, very convincing, very convincing. Thank you guys for coming out, this is awesome. You know, thank you guys for filling up these first 2 seats right here. That was really nice of you guys. It's always like this at comedy shows though, you know. Everyone's afraid of sitting up front because they're afraid of getting picked on. So it always winds up like scattered and towards the back, like this is fucking church or something. I wonder, like, are you guys doing this at church for the same reason? Like, you're afraid of getting picked on during the sermon? You know, be up there and be like, the Lord said to me, thou shalt not masturbate. This guy knows what I'm talking about, right? Guilty, right here. That's right. You can tell by the sin in your eyes. Good to be here, though. Like Cor said, I drove up here from Toledo today, and on my way here, I was behind this PT Cruiser. Had a canary yellow color to it because there was a Tweety Bird theme to this car. You know, which is adorable in a white trash kind of way. But then on the back window it said, "Twat, I saw a putty cat." Like, did this lady realize she just blatantly had the word twat on the back of her car? I mean, really? I know Looney Tunes are adorable and all, but maybe do a little proofreading before you just drive around all day in the yellow twat-mobile. I think I may have been passing Taylor at the time, so I guess it's anybody from Taylor in here? I'll try not to use any big words. I was going to do nothing but highbrow political stuff. Looks like it's going to be dick jokes. So, you guys remember those old sayings growing up that would keep you out of trouble? Like, they keep you on the right track? So when you're a kid, it's like, I before E except after C. Then you grow up, you get to the age where you start partying, then it's beer before liquor just gets you sicker. So where did all these cute little sayings go later on in life to keep us from fucking up more? Like I got to college, nobody ever said, shrooms before pot, you'll wish you had not. Yeah, and I was an adult, nobody ever told me, kids before married, your dreams will get buried. What's that one? That one hit a little too close to home for you, sir? He's just kind of glaring at me angrily right now. No, I'm starting to get to the age where all my friends are starting to knock up their girlfriends accidentally, which I think we say knocked up, accidental is pretty much implied. But like my buddy Tony, and he's a good-looking dude, not gonna lie, but he is now working on his 3rd baby mama. I know. It's times like that I appreciate the fact that I'm not classically handsome, because there's no way I could afford child support. As it turns out, looking like Bobby Hill was the best financial move I ever made. He's a Fox cartoon character, so we could all agree on that. That's cool. So what's up, ladies? Is girls' night out here? Bachelorettes. Oh, congratulations. Well, this is a very tame bachelorette party. Usually, yeah, they're like covered in lights, like they had an orgy inside of a Christmas decoration box, and just covered head to toe in dicks like it's a bukkake video. But you guys are low key, and I appreciate that. It is wedding season, but you know, I'm kind of, I don't know about you guys. Anyone else getting sick of going to weddings? They just feel like the wedding reception. Does anyone else feel like you're just being invited to the same shitty party over and over again? Like, if somebody came to you and was like, hey, we're gonna go check out this party, there's watered down drinks, and you have to get them a toaster to get in. You'd be like, I don't know if I want to check that out. the wedding traditions I don't get why we keep around. Like at the reception, the whole like smashing the wedding cake in your wife's face thing. It's like, hey, I know we've been married for one day, but let's just go ahead and establish a pattern of domestic abuse from day one. Would you make her bake that cake too? I mean, here's another one. I don't get the garter toss, which when you think about it, it's pretty creepy. Because first off, all right, they're like, hey, here's this band that's just inches away from my wife's crotch. Now I'm going to hurl it into a sea of my friends and family. But here's a good way to never get invited back to a wedding. During the garter toss, if I catch the garter, I like to snip it. And then I look over at the groom to give him the thumbs up. Haven't bought a single toaster or blender since. It's worked out for me. Oh, man. But I have been trying to lose some weight recently, trying to lose the Bobby Hill physique, which it's hard to do because I think as Americans, we like to justify all of our unhealthy behaviors, by finding that one health benefit in anything. Like I saw this commercial for Hershey's. It said, Hershey's dark chocolates are high in antioxidants. Like, yeah, that's great, but I never heard anybody be like, gotta eat this chocolate because it fights cancer. That's like me saying, I don't eat this Taco Bell because it fights constipation. It's really doing wonders on my body. I am one chalupa away from a complete colon cleanse. We buy a lot of stupid products in America, like pre-torn jeans. Yeah, I don't get how this came into style or why it's fashionable, because there was a time when you'd buy new clothes because your old clothes looked old and tattered. So why would you buy a new pair of pants that come with rips and tears already included? I mean, you wouldn't buy a new pair of underwear if it had a shit stain. You'd be like, what is that? You're like, that is a streak of fashion. It doesn't take me weeks to see these kind of results. And a lot of Taco Bell. So I think Disney movies send the wrong message to children. For instance, you ever realized how disturbing the plot is to the movie Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, because first off, there's this hot underage girl who gets drugged up and she's passed out. Then this guy comes along who she barely knows. He goes and puts a move on her. So, why is it in the magical world of Disney this sort of behavior is considered chivalrous and heroic, but then anytime I try it, it's creepy and statutory? Just looking for a little consistency here, that's all. But Disney's been going overboard lately with a lot of their marketing. Like, I was shopping at Kroger the other day, and I saw a bag of Disney brand Old Yeller dog food. One person is ahead of me on this. Like, are we the only ones to remember this movie didn't end well for the dog? Like, who is buying that for their pets? Old Yeller brand dog food. That's like Schindler's List brand Hebrew National hot dogs. At least you guys get the History Channel up here. So, I don't know, you guys sports fans up here? Gorm was talking about sports. Sort of, kind of? Okay. I share your empathy. I could really give a shit about sports either. I just, I don't know. If I'm not on the team, I don't give a shit who wins, is what it comes down to. Do you ever feel like people take sports a little too seriously? Like, you ever notice we have different customs and traditions that change according to what sporting event you're watching? Like, so if it's baseball, you gotta eat peanuts and hot dogs. If it's football, you drink beer and order sub sandwiches. And if it's NASCAR, you fuck your sister.